I gotta get Trout P5 tonight.
Hey, whenever Maria sees the pizza guy come, better think of Charlie Kirk for making fun of his fucking death.
That clip I just showed you guys is a clip from a young teenage boy who allegedly was involved in a hit and run with two young girls from New Jersey. That's my home state. You guys know that. So that's what's happening in my backyard right now. Now, the interesting thing about that clip, you know, when he mentions ordering a pizza, making fun of Charlie Kirk's passing, maybe, you know, I guess one of the young girls said something he didn't like and he ordered a pizza as a prank. Now, it's very interesting. You see posts like this from the New York Post. And, you know, they're never one to shy away from politicizing the issue, trivializing it, etc., going with really strong headlines to get emotions invoked from you. But in this case, with Vincent, I believe last name Bataloro, that last name is going to be important in a second. They didn't do that, right? NJ teen girls killed in quiet suburb by alleged stalker who ran him down in Jeep. She made complaints and nothing was done, right? So when we get the Bataloro part that I told you guys about, this is Cranford, New Jersey. I believe a high-ranking member of the police department, if I'm not mistaken, the chief has the same last name, Bataloro. So there's a relation there. That's why you get the made complaints and nothing was done. Same with the New York Post. Same with jdvance, the vice president. Right, people talking about violence from radicals, etc. Same with the president of the United States and any other high-ranking MAGA officials. I haven't heard a word. They haven't said anything here, right? Now, here's my thing. Obviously, you know, you see the radicalization of young boys, you know, and even just young men in the United States today. You know, a lot of us older folks that kind of either been through that or learned or whatever the case might be, this just also keeps speaking to the responsibility that we have, right? And, you know, when you got people like that on that pipeline, I believe he has a large following on TikTok too, streams, you know what I mean? And the influences that they have. There's got to be some way to combat that because there's real life consequences, right? These two young girls, unfortunately, have now lost their lives, you know what I'm saying? So, but, however, it's very interesting. Again, like I said, New York Post, vice president, if you have the clip, show it to me, point them out to me, where no one is denouncing anything, no one is actually trying to deal with the issue. This one doesn't even involve a pew-pew. This one was a vehicle, all right? No one wants to address the issues that younger boys, you know, what they're taking in media. But I'll be honest, I'll be even more candid, and that's because some of what they're taking in the media is coming from the people that support, you know, your jdvances and your Donald Trumps, etc. Let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. There's a pipeline out there from streaming, whether streaming games to, you know, to politics, etc., or whether it's rap media, rock, whatever, or music, commentary, whatever the case might be. There's a pipeline out there. But, you know, rest in peace to these young ladies. And yeah, this is what's going on in the state of New Jersey right now. I'm a little, you know, I'm very distraught about this.